it's Jennifer Connor. I want to thank everybody again for joining the Fit Life in Progress group. I hope you've enjoyed the freebies so far, and I will just try to keep them coming. But I wanted to take a minute today and just kind of more formally introduce myself and kind of let you know who all this stuff is coming from. So I know some of us have been friends on Facebook, or you've already joined the Flip group. If you haven't, you should do that. But if you don't know me well, then I thought it might be good to kind of give you a little bit of backstory. I live in Greenville, South Carolina. I have twin boys who are currently 4 years old and a 17-year-old stepdaughter that lives at home with us, and a 22-year-old stepdaughter that lives next door, literally like right next door. My husband is an architect, and in the evenings he acts, so he's architect by day, actor by night. So we both love theater. We're super involved with that. I love dogs and traveling. I studied abroad a couple times in school in Australia and France. I lived in Brooklyn, New York for a couple of years, but I'm back here in Greenville, South Carolina, and I love it here. It's a great place to have a family, and I have like a nice little modern family put together with my ex-husband and his wife, and we all actually get along really well, and so it's nice, just big, happy family. So things haven't always been super happy though. When my boys were first born, they were in the NICU. They were born 2 months early, and I had a pretty bad case of postpartum depression, which if you look for my YouTube videos, if you want some information on that, you can kind of get the scoop from while I was recovering from that. And about a year, not quite a year into the boys' lives, their dad decided that he wanted to get a divorce, which was a complete and total surprise to me. So it was a very, very, very rough time in my life, and I luckily was able to kind of stay afloat somehow. And I do a lot of personal development. I love like reading positive things and being around positive people, and I hope to be that for you guys, and you'll also get some personal development type snippets, I'm sure, from me throughout this program. But I'm so glad that I had that in my life, and I'm so glad that I had positive, supportive people in my life, because frankly, I don't know where I would be right now. But I was able to get through all of that and find a way to where I am today, which is, like I said, I'm remarried and have an amazing husband and amazing modern family, and everybody gets along now, and so it worked out for the best. But I wanted to create this group because throughout the process of, well, throughout my entire life really, it all started with body image issues. I have a mother who is beautiful. She still is beautiful, and she always was beautiful, but the whole time I was growing up, I remember my mom constantly picking apart her appearance. And she never said anything negative about me or my appearance, but I constantly saw this woman who I thought was gorgeous, of course, and she kept saying that she was fat, and kept pointing out all these things that were wrong with her. And so I grew up doing the same thing about myself. So I got into fitness. I got into working out. I'm a certified personal trainer and health coach, and fitness is like my number one passion, and helping people with that. But I had a lot of my own personal body image issues and struggles to overcome, and I still work on them. I'm certainly not 100% healed of that, but I'm aware of them. And one of the things I hope to do in this program is kind of help some of you out there who might be dealing with some body image issues to kind of identify them and realize, and we'll get into it more later, but basically just realize that you can love yourself at any size, and you can still be trying to lose weight or trying to be healthier and working on that, but that doesn't mean that you have to hate the person that you are today. So we'll get into that more later, but that's kind of how my whole journey with all of this started. And through my struggles with my marriage and the kids and depression and all of that, I really started focusing on a lot of the root of that was sort of this perfectionist mindset that I'd had forever. I mean, I was one of those students that I'm surprised I didn't get an ulcer in school, because I did great, but it was like at the expense of my sanity. I mean, I just constantly stressed about everything and everything had to be perfect. And I don't believe that my parents really put that in me. They didn't expect some kind of crazy ideal from me, but I did. I always had this like, everything has its place and everything has to be perfect. And I joke that God gave me twins because he was like, I'll get you, let's see how type A you can be now. I still have some type A isms, but I don't know that those will ever go away. But learning to identify what is a perfectionist idea and what's realistic, and learning to identify, okay, what's the best thing and what's going to make me happy, which are two totally different things. So that's kind of what I want to delve into more with this group, and kind of help you ladies find your happiness and what it is that makes you tick. And it doesn't always have to be what everybody else says it should be. There's going to be no judgment here, no shaming. I am a working mom. I work from home, but my kids go to daycare. My mom was an amazing stay-at-home mom, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. It just wasn't my thing. I wasn't cut out for it. So whether you're a mom who's staying home with your kids, or whether you're a mom who's out working in corporate America, or whether you're working from home with your kids there or not there, I don't care. I don't care whether you breastfed. I don't care any of that stuff. I don't care what you weigh. And nobody in this group is going to care, because we're all here for the same reason. And it's that we're going to judgment-free zone, and we're going to find what makes us happy individually. So I look forward to doing that with you guys, and I hope this sort of introduced you a little bit better to me, and I'll just keep the freebies coming, and I look forward to getting to know you even better in the Facebook group. So if you aren't in the Facebook group, get in there. I'll put the link in the email. Talk to you guys later.